said, I am in the grad program, kinesiology, and I will be leading you through the workout today. So we're going to start off with some arm workouts, and then we'll switch to some leg workouts, and then we'll get our heart rate up and moving a little bit with some high interval intensity training, and then we will do some abs and stretching to end with. So we're going to start with some stretching, but if you need to grab a soft like blanket, towel, yoga mat, you can do this right now before we stretch, because we will be getting on the floor to do some stretching. And I will give you some time if you need to grab like a yoga mat or a blanket quick. All right, so we'll start with some stretching. So we can get on the floor. First, we'll do some leg stretches. All right, so we will start with a figure 4 stretch. So you can put one leg straight and the other leg, you can bring your foot to like flat to your other leg and reach. You can reach with both hands. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay, as far as you can go, so you can feel a good stretch so it doesn't hurt too much. We'll stay here for about 20 seconds. And if you need to, you can always come up and take a break and then go back into the stretch. Get nice and warm. You should feel this in your hamstring on the back of your leg here. Okay, and then we will switch sides. So put that foot flat on that other leg. Reach forward. So as I said, my name is Alex. I am also on the basketball team here at Michigan Tech, so it's my 6th year, so super excited for this year. But yeah, we should have a good workout and use some tools and stuff I've learned through my 6 years here, so hope you guys enjoy it. And then we will bring our legs together, just straight out ahead of you, and then you can reach forward. You should also feel this in your hamstring, in the back of your leg here. Reach forward. Really get our legs nice and warm. And a reminder throughout this workout, if anything hurts, don't do it. And there's, I'll show some modifications too, if anything is too painful. All right, and then we can stand up. We'll get our arms nice and warm too. So we'll start with shoulder rotations. So for this one, you're just going to move your shoulders. We'll go in one direction, whatever direction you want. Just kind of make shoulder circles. You should feel this kind of in your back muscles, upper back muscles, and in your front of your shoulder and up through your trapezius. Just right in the front here. And then we can switch directions and go the other way. Also a reminder throughout this workout to breathe. Don't hold your breath. I fall victim to that quite a bit actually, but just a reminder to breathe in and out. It'll help, especially when things get tough. Breathing will definitely help that. Okay, so next we're going to do a neck stretch. So for this, we can just go side to side, kind of tilt your head or your neck to each side and kind of rotate back and forth. And if you have limited range of motion in your neck too, even if you go forward and back, if that's better or less painful, just kind of get a good stretch. And you don't have to go that far either, just till you feel it on the side of your neck. And then you can, if you went side to side, you can go forward and back. And not to overstretch too is a big thing. Don't go past the point where it hurts or you feel like you're really straining yourself. Stretching should not be painful. Okay, and then we'll do some more arm stretches. So we'll do arm circles now. So we can start small little circles. We'll go forward. And then we'll gradually get bigger. Can go slow and really get that range of motion. And then we'll go backwards and we'll go slow again. Start out small. Start out small. You can keep moving too while we do this to keep your legs nice and warm. And then we'll gradually get bigger again. Good. All right. So now we're going to do a torso stretch. So we're just going to lean, kind of like the neck stretches. We're just going to lean to the side. You can put your hand on your hip if you want and lean over. Again, don't overstretch, and if it's painful, maybe limit your range. And get our torso nice and stretched out before the workout and our core that we do at the end. And you can come up and take a rest and then stretch some more, go back and forth. And then we'll switch to the other side. You should feel this right in the side, in your obliques. Good. All right, and then we're gonna do a knee pull. So this looks like, if you also need a chair or something to hold on to, a chair with no wheels would be preferred to hold on to during this for balance. That is also okay. So if you need to hold on, you can do that. You'll stand on one leg and you'll just bring your knee up to your chest. You should feel this in your like your glutes, your upper butt muscles, your hip, kind of. And if you need to hold on, you can just hold with one leg or with one arm too and hold on. It's okay. All right, and then we will switch legs. So again, if you have to hold on to something to keep your balance, that is okay. Feel that stretch in the back, your butt muscles. Okay, and then for the last stretch, we're going to do arm pulls. So you'll take your right arm, bring it across your body, and then you'll bring your left arm underneath that. And kind of on the bottom side of your arm, you can pull across your body. You should feel this in the side of your shoulder and in your tricep below your arm here, on the bottom of your arm. Good, and then we can switch arms. So bring that other arm across, and then your other arm that's not across, bring it under and pull across your body. All right, good. So we will be starting our workout soon. If you need to grab a quick drink, you can do so. And also if you have like light dumbbells or soup cans, I have jars of jelly. So if you have a jar or something, some sort, it doesn't need to be real heavy because we'll be doing quite a few reps with it. So something light, you can go grab that now. And then if you don't have a chair, grab a chair without wheels so that it doesn't move, because we will be sitting in the chair later too for stretches. So give you a second to grab some water if you need before we start our workout. Yeah, water bottles, soup cans, really anything will do with what you have. So stay hydrated we'll try to stay hydrated throughout this workout too. So I'll give you a few water breaks throughout. All right, we will go ahead and get started. So we're first going to start with arms. So we'll take our soup cans or our weights that we have. We're going to do a front shoulder raise. So we're going to put our arms out in front of us, and we're just going to raise up just about to parallel, or like we don't want to go up real high, just parallel, and then we'll come down and raise them up. You can hold them for a second at the top and then raise them up. Good. Should feel this in your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders, your triceps, which are right on the lower part of your arm. They might get a little bit sore too, and your forearms. So good. Remember to breathe throughout these. Keep breathing in and out. Good. We'll do about 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, so now we're going to go up to the side. So we're going to do a lateral shoulder raise. So we'll have our arms at our sides, and we'll raise our arms up again to parallel and back down. Again, you can hold it for a second at the top. You should feel this in your shoulders as well. You might feel this more in the side of your shoulder as compared to the front raises we just did. Good job, everyone. Good. Feel the shoulders burning a little bit. A little weight goes a long way, even with these jars of jam I have too. We'll do 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, next we're going to do a bicep curl with a shoulder raise. So a bicep curl, which is in the front of the arm here, our biceps. We're going to have our palms up with our cans or weights or water bottles in our hands. We're going to try to keep our arms tucked in with so we're gonna do a bicep curl, and then we're gonna do a shoulder press, just up above your head, and then we'll come back down. So bicep curl, and then press the jars or weights over your head, and then come back to your arms on your side. And then we'll just keep a continuous movement of that. So again, we're working a couple muscles here. So the biceps, which are right in the front of the arm here, upper arm. And then the press works our shoulders again. So we're really getting our shoulders working today. Might be a little sore later, but good job. Good. All right, we'll do 5 more seconds of this. Okay, and now we'll go to our last arm lift that we're gonna do. So we're gonna take our cans or our weights, and we're gonna put them over our head, kind of like this, have our arms bent at like a 45-degree angle. And we're going to, with our arms here, we're gonna lower our hands below our head here. So you can see I'm keeping my arms still, and it's just my, basically my forearms that are moving down. And this is gonna work your tricep in the back part of your upper arm. So and try to keep your arms tucked more so instead of out here, keep them tucked in. We'll just keep doing some tricep extensions. You'll be able to feel it more if you really keep your arms still. This might burn the shoulders a little bit too with just holding our arms up, so and that's okay too. It works a couple different muscles, so it's a dynamic exercise. Good job. Remember to keep breathing, especially when things get a little tiring. Good. We'll do this for 5 more seconds. All right, good. And then you guys can grab a drink of water if you need, or get moving around a little bit to get your legs going, because we're gonna switch to our legs next. So shake your arms out a little bit. You guys did good so far, so keep it up. Thanks for joining me again, getting after it this morning. Love to see people up and moving and getting some exercise, especially right away in the morning. It's a good start to your day, whether you've been up for a while or it's good to get moving. Okay, so for this first one too, if you have a chair, bring it close by for now, because we're going to start with a balance little leg exercise. So the first one we're going to do is lateral weight shifts. So if you need to hold onto a chair, that's fine too. So we're going to kind of show it like this so you can hold on. We're going to put our weight on one leg, kind of shift and bring up that other leg that you're not heavy weight shifted on. Hold for about 5 seconds, and then we'll switch to our right one. So we'll kind of bounce back and forth, hold it for about 5 seconds. This is kind of just a little bit of balance, and you should honestly feel it in your quad too, with just shifting your weight on that one leg. There you go. And if you can do it without holding on to, that's even better. But if you have to hold on to, that's okay. I don't have great balance myself, so I totally get it. All right. Then we're going to do a hip abductor. So this, you also might need your chair to hold on. So we're going to put our left leg, if you have your left arm on the chair, or right leg on the, or right arm on the chair, that same side, we're gonna stand on that leg, and we're just gonna bring our hip out and bring it back in. So this is working our external hip muscles and our glute. So you should feel it in the outside of your hip. When you're doing this, you don't want to you can go back too, but you kind of want to come parallel. Try to stay parallel and stay upright when you're standing. So you don't want to lean over. You can hold on to if you need to. And at the end of the range too, if you hold it, you should really be able to feel a burn there. So just keep going back and forth. All right, and then we can switch sides. Reminder to stay upright on this and not lean too much into it. So this one works more of our abductors, but an adductor, that would be more on the inside of your leg, your groin area. But you can do other exercises to target that muscle. But we have the abductor and the adductor. All right, good. Next, we'll move to calf raises. So if you also need to hold on to something too, we're going to do double leg calf raises. So should work the back of your lower leg here. So we can just start by pushing up on our toes here. And again, if you hold it at the top, you should be able to feel a burn too. Really get up on those toes and push up. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. All right. And now we're gonna end our leg workout with some squats. So for this, we'll want our legs about shoulder width apart. And if you can't go a full range of motion, that's okay too. I'm only gonna go about to 90 degrees, and if it's even less, that's okay too. So we'll start, but try to keep our torso upright. You can put your arms out in front of you and drop. Try to keep your knees not too far to go over your toes. So you're gonna drop. And you should feel this in your quad, in the front of your leg, and in your glutes. Like I said, if you can only go do a 45 degree, that's okay too. Still working the muscles. Especially for this exercise, remember to breathe. That is important. Good job. Even if you have to point your toes outward a little bit too, that can put less stress on your knees. Good, we'll do this for 5 more seconds. All right, good. All right, now you guys can grab a quick drink if you need, or move around, and then we'll go to our next segment, which is the HIIT, which is the high intensity interval training. Get our hearts pumping a little bit. All right. So for the first hip exercise we're gonna do jumping jacks. So for the hip part, we're gonna do it for 30 seconds on, and then we'll do 15 seconds rest. So we'll do 6 exercises, and that's kind of how it'll be structured. So we'll start with jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'll show a modification. So if you have to do If it's too high of impact to do jumping jacks, actually, you can just step to the side like this. Get your arms swinging out. And you can speed it up, or you can do an actual jumping jack. Whatever is comfortable. There you go. Good job. Keep it up. All right. Good. All right, we'll take a 15-second rest before the next exercise. So the next one's going to be abdominal twist. So we're just going to twist from side to side. We can go in 3, 2, 1. You should feel this right in your abs, especially the sides of your stomach too. The more you twist, the more you should feel that in your obliques on the side here. Try to keep your core nice and tight. This will also help where you feel it and target the right muscles. Good job. All right, good. We'll take a 15-second rest. The next exercise is going to be similar to what we just did, but we're going to throw some punches in there. So we're going to go across our body and punch. We're going to go from side to side punches for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Really keep that core tight and engaged. Good job. Should feel this in your core and in your arms too, your shoulders. Right, 3, 2, 1, good. We'll take a 15-second rest. And then the next one we're going to do is knee to elbow drive. So we're going to actually cross our body. So we'll take our left leg and right arm and bring it down, and then we'll switch and go back and forth like that. In 3, 2, 1. All right, go. So we're kind of crossing here, across our body. It's more so crossing your arm than your leg. But you should feel this in your glutes, your hip muscles, your arms. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. 15-second rest. And then the last one of this HIIT exercises, we're going to do a high knee march. So it's just going to look, bringing our knees up. If you have to hold on to something too, that's okay. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can go. Let's drive our knees up towards our chest. Should feel this in a lot of parts of your legs, in your quads, in the front of your leg, your glutes, your hamstrings, even your core. If you keep your core tight, it should work your core a little bit. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so that ends our HIIT workout. So we can grab a drink if you need, or we'll do some stretching to end it too. So good job, everybody. Get a quick drink. Good. So if you have a chair and you're able, we're going to sit in the chair to start with. We're going to stretch our hamstrings out. So you can sit in the chair, on the edge of the chair, with our legs straight out in front of us. And if you lean forward a little bit, you should be able to feel it in the back of your upper leg there, in your hamstring. If you lean forward, again with this stretch. Go until it's comfortable, not overdoing it. It shouldn't hurt. It should feel just a light stretch. Lean forward, and then you can come up too. And back down. Good. All right, and then we'll stand up and we'll do a quad stretch. If you have to hold on to your chair too, I always have to hold on when doing a quad stretch. You can hold on to the chair, grab your foot, and bring it back behind you. If you can't bring it all the way up to your butt, that's okay. Just bring it however far you can. But the more you pull your foot up towards your butt, you'll be able to feel it right in your quad. As we get towards the end here, I just want to thank everyone for joining me. Thank you for joining Up and Moving. It's a great program. And just a reminder, the next workout is Saturday at 10 a.m. This workout will be posted on the YouTube channel as well. So, and then we can switch legs. Feel that in the quad there. So our cross-country team has a meet this weekend in Minnesota. They run tomorrow afternoon, the men and the women. And then it's homecoming next weekend too. So football plays on Saturday at 1. They play, and then soccer plays Friday night at 6 next week against Davenport. And Sunday they play Grand Valley. So should be a good homecoming weekend full of events and stuff for the students and the community. So it's always fun, a fun time. Okay, and then we'll end with a wrist stretch. So we're just going to take our hand and have our palms forward. We'll take it and bring our fingers back just to a point where it's comfortable. So bring the fingers back towards your forearm. So you feel a nice stretch, and you should feel a stretch in the forearm and the wrists. And then you can bring them forward too. So have our palm facing towards us, and then bring it forward. This one you should really feel in the wrist more so. And okay, and then we can do some wrist circles to get it loosened up a little bit, and then we'll switch. So we'll start by facing our palm forward and bringing our fingers back towards our forearm. Okay, and then we'll switch and bring our palm, or face our palm forward and bring our fingers, curl them down towards our wrists. Should really feel that in the wrist there. So, and then with this too, we can do our wrist circles, shake them out a little bit. Shake our arms out, our legs out. Just a reminder to keep hydrated throughout the day, and stretching if you feel tight too. There can never stretch too much. So, and again, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. You guys did a great job and got our heart rate up a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed that and had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys too. So thank you.